Okay, so I took the stevia and I dried. This is a like a cappuccino, a grinder, coffee grinder. And I took the, much like I have this. This is oregano. So I was thinking for like my dried spices, I usually don't want to ground them up like this until well after. Excuse me, until just before I get ready to use them. I don't crumble them until I'm actually going to use them. So with the stevia, since it's supposed to be used as a sugar substitute, and I wanted it to look just like other people's stevia looked when it was ground into the powder form, I did this. So there, oops, that is what it looks like. It's the ground powder stevia. So what I'm going to do right now is take my favorite green tea and when I did this last night, I could taste the powder on my lip from this stuff. From when the powder fluffs up into my, I could taste it. And it is sweet. Yeah, it's really, really sweet. So it looked like it kind of floated. The bottom line is it looked like it kind of floated in my tea, and it didn't necessarily sweeten it as much. So what I'm going to do is, instead of, I used like a half a teaspoon before, so I'm going to use like almost a full, oops. So I'm going to use like almost a full teaspoon. Now, this little bit came from one plant, so one pretty big plant. So I'm going to put that in the bottom of my cup because I'm going to kind of want it to steep with the tea instead of putting it on top of the hot water that has the tea in it. So let's see how that works out. So I don't know if you can see, but it looks like it has a green film. So I just have that this half full, and I'm gonna let that steep. It looks kind of gross and gritty. So I'm going to let that steep, and then I'm going to fill it the rest of the way up with hot water. In the meantime, I wanted to show you this. How cute is this? This is just a little personal pan watermelon. And it was delicious. So I said, you know, I would like to have these, and this is what I've been trying to find. Now, Creaky likes honeydew melon, but he doesn't just sit around eating honeydew melon, you know, which is why this thing is still sitting. It's like yellow now, but I got this honeydew melon because of all the melons, that's allegedly Creaky's favorite, but he doesn't even like eat them. So anyway, I thought this was the cutest little baby watermelon I ever saw, baby seedless watermelon I ever saw. And usually when I see them, I'll either see them whole, sliced or whatever. And I didn't know that it really had seeds, so I was like, let me get one because I would like to grow these. And then you could just like cut open one and eat it, you know, all at once. You don't have to worry about wrapping and saving a big ass giant watermelon. Anywho, so I was getting these little seeds out of it. Oops, can you see it? So I was getting these little seeds out of it, all excited that the thing had little seeds. And I was like, oh, I'm going to grow these myself next year. That'll be so awesome. But it turns out as I ate the second half, I saw that I found 3 normal, kind of normal size seeds. So maybe these are the actual seeds I'm supposed to use. Anyway, I'm excited that I have seedless baby watermelon seeds. Happy about that. Now I can throw this away. I kept this just to tell you about that. So those I'll have next year. See how this is doing. Oh, it looks pretty gross. Looks like green puke. There you go. I just put a more hot water in it. Don't know how well you can see that film, but there is quite the film on it. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. Oh, that is horrible. That's horrible. Okay, so I'm gonna save the rest of this for Creaky. That's horrible. That's bad. So it looks like what I'm going to do probably is, that's bad. I'm going to use the leaves fresh. That was terrible. Yeah, I can't even, I'm gonna have to pause this and enjoy my tea like it's supposed to be enjoyed. Because that was not the haps. That was not cool.